Hello and welcome back to day 20 of MCAT 528 and 28. Today's important topic will cover the VSEPR theory.
Two main things you should know for determining the molecular shape is the number of electron groups, which I have numbered in gray, and the number of lone pairs of electrons, which are at the top in brown. Now going in a staircase shape, you want to remember the pattern linear, bent, bent, linear, linear. And to the left of both linears, we have T-shape and T-shape. Now, going down the first column, we have the molecular geometries because there are 0 lone pairs. First linear, then trigonal planar, which tri meaning 3, then tetrahedral, tetra meaning 4, trigonal bipyramidal, tri plus bi being 5, and octahedral, which is 6, and you're just going to have to know that one. Then there's trigonal pyramidal, which is adjacent to trigonal planar as well as trigonal bipyramidal, being a combination of the two. And then there's a seesaw shape right below it, and square pyramid with square planar right next to it. So note that pyramids are both in the same column and the squares are in the same row. Now you should also probably know the hybridizations of each, with SP being the first one, SP2 being the second, SP3 being the third, SP3D being the fourth, and SP3D2 being the fifth.
Once again, we have the hybridizations, but you might also be asked about the bond angles, which for linear we know is 180 degrees because that makes a straight shape. For trigonal planar, we know it is 120 degrees because that would be 360 divided by 3 electron groups. And then for tetrahedral, which is the only one that is not a whole number, it's 109.5 degrees. Trigonal bipyramidal is a combination of 90 degrees and 120 degrees, and octahedral is combinations of 90 and less than 90 degrees. You might also want to note whether these structures result in polar molecules or not. So first, going down the column with 0 electron groups, we have all nonpolar structures. However, we then get polar, which is a bent, polar, 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 nonpolar, and then the pattern, nonpolar, polar, nonpolar, polar, and nonpolar.